Aquarius, welcome to your mid-December 2020 reading. In this reading, I'm going to be looking at you versus your person, trying to tell you how I feel like you're feeling versus your person's feeling, split your guys' energies. Then I'm going to go into, this is kind of, okay. Then I'm going to go into a career and finance general read for you guys, just tell you how I feel like you'll be feeling generally from the mid-month point to the end of the year. Then I'm going to go through each sign, Aries through Pisces, tell you how I feel like each sign is feeling about you specifically. That way I can get more stories out there. And also that doesn't have to be romantic, just how each sign in general will be acting towards you. Then I'm going to go into new love for those of you that are single and looking for a new love read. So hopefully I can reach as many people as possible and give you as many stories and give you as much clarity as possible. So let's start out this reading by looking at you versus your person, like I said. I'm going to pull 5 cards for you and then 5 cards for your person. So right off the bat, you guys could be communicating, Aquarius, or have communicated already with the Ace of Swords. Sorry, I wanted to cleanse my cards, but it's kind of getting the smoke in my face. And I feel like this will excite you. This could happen at any point, but I feel like especially towards the middle of the month, you guys can be hearing something that excites you or makes you feel, yeah, wow. Okay, so for a lot of you, you could be hearing something for sure with the Queen of Wands as well. Something, it could be just a nice message, just a check-in message with you guys, Aquarius. For those of you that are already communicating with this person, I feel like it'll just, meaning you guys will have an honest conversation with one another. I also have the Lovers card, which means commitment for some of you as well. So that's really, really great. The only thing is that towards the end of the year, I get the 9 of Swords, which shows me that there may be some anxiety for you. Maybe because you're like, what is this person's intentions? But I feel like you will be in a really good place for a lot of you, Aquarius. This could apply to an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly a Pisces as well. And I have Earth. I have all signs. So I think you're going to be worried about whether this person truly wants to invest in you or not, with the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. This could be something that you're already dealing with or trying to deal with here, to where you're wondering, okay, what are these person's intentions with me? I could see that stressing you out. But I feel like overall, you guys will be communicating and possibly in a really great place, Aquarius, for a lot of you here. So that's really good. I guess now that I've done your side of the reading for now, let's go into your person's side of the reading. Okay, so this just popped out. My cat is like attacking all the other cats in the house, so my mom's like yelling. So I have the 10 of Cups, meaning there's definitely a reunion for the two of you or something like that, because 10 of Cups is a card of marriage. So for some of you, this is 10 of Cups, and the Lovers card really shows me that there could be some commitment here. Nine of Wands, I feel like you'll be moving forward passionately here. These cards are flying out for you guys right now. Wow. So this person is very heartbroken. This is a very interesting read. I have a lot of hurt and a lot of heartbroken, a lot of love between the two of you here, Aquarius. So for some of you, I feel like maybe there was some past hurt on both your guys' ends, and maybe that's why you're anxious, where you're like, okay, you guys are in a really good place, but we can't forget the past, stuff like that. I feel like in terms of your person, I have the 9 of Wands, meaning they're really willing to move forward with you, and I feel like that's why you'll be happy throughout the month and getting commitment or getting love and attention and affection, Aquarius. But I also see some pain for some of you here from your person, which 10 of Swords and 3 of Swords, maybe they're still heartbroken over something that happened between the two of you. Wow. 9 of Wands and 7 of Wands. I said I'd only pull 5 cards each, but these cards are flying out. So this person definitely wants to persevere with you, move forward with you. I feel like overall. They're really motivated to make this work between the two of you. I definitely get that maybe for some of you they don't really know how to express how they feel. Maybe they're nervous about expressing how they really feel here. Could be possibly due to past heartbreak or heartbreak with you, whichever makes sense with your story. For some of you, I feel like this person is very heartbroken. Whoops. Okay, I don't think I meant to pull any more cards. I pulled a ton. Let's go into this deck, which is called the Untold Messages of the Heart. Wow, these cards are just not staying in my hands. Okay, this is an oracle deck, by the way, that will give us some insight onto how your person is feeling. I promise you. So like I said, you could be getting a promise, some commitment for a lot of you here. I don't know what it is about this reading, Aquarius, that you are getting the cards just flying out. For some of you, it says why. I don't know what has happened between us. If you're confused, I'm confused too. I'm distracted right now. For some of you, this person is distracted by some influences in their life. I'm busy with work right now and requires my attention. So for a lot of you, this person is very hardworking. Maybe they're ignoring how they feel and trying to work. But I don't think that's really applying to the story here, because I feel like maybe at first they were doing that. I get a lot of back and forth energy. Maybe that's why you're a little anxious, is because you're like, this person comes in hot and hot, then they're cold, and then hot and cold. Karma. My life is falling apart and I'm struggling. I didn't know what I had until you were gone. Lesson learned. Maybe that's why they're rushing in with commitment, is because they're heartbroken. They didn't know what they had until you were gone, Aquarius. I'm going to come swoop you away, this says. So there could be some sort of gesture being made. I feel like it'll feel too good to be true. Maybe that's why I saw the anxiety coming out for a lot of you here. I feel like an idiot for the choices I made. I wasn't thinking clearly at the time. I miss you, and in the very near future. So for a lot of you, this is really heavy on getting communication, hearing something, definitely. So yeah, I miss you. I feel like an idiot. My life is falling apart. I'm struggling. For some of you, they're distracted by work. And it says, I promise you, is the first one. And it says ring. So for some of you, like I said, commitment could be here, but I feel like you're going to be questioning, like, why now? Sorry. These cards keep dropping. You don't know how hard it was to let you go, this says. I buried myself in work to forget you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I know that I crossed the line with you, this says. Maybe there was some sort of line that was crossed between the two of you. It was my fault, but I blamed you, and you don't know how hard it was to let you go. And I love you. So I miss you and I love you both came out. I feel like this person definitely cares. I feel like they could also regret a lot of the decisions that they have made. In terms of your outcome, we have the Hermit, which means I feel like for a little while this person may, like I said, they're heartbroken. They don't know what to say. For some of you, they could be. Sorry for the abrupt pause there. Some readings I can hold the cards. Some readings I cannot. This is just one of those readings. Okay. I have the World card here, which means for some of you, if you guys are long distance, you could be traveling to one another. You could be feeling very fulfilled by what this person says in your outcome. It could also mean that, like I said, you'll be getting commitment. That could mean a marriage. Knight of Pentacles. So you guys will become a part of each other's lives. Seriously. So this is a really good reading for your guys' outcomes. I felt that way from when I first started pulling the cards. I was like, I feel like there's a lot of hope between the two of you. So Aquarius, that's a really good sign. Let's go into your general now, Aquarius, and start looking and focusing on you. Okay, to start out, I have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, meaning I think things could be very exciting for you at the mid-month point. You could be dealing with some painful, I don't want to say painful news, but it's right off the start, so a lot of you already probably may have been dealing with this. Three of Swords, that's like heartbreak or pain. I don't want to focus on that too much, but I do think a lot of you can be hurting at the moment. The Hierophant, you could be feeling really a part of a community at this time, feeling like you're a part of something. Ace of Wands as well. Could be working on some sort of creative project. For some of you, could be feeling very creative and working in a creative headspace here, Aquarius, which I always like to say Aquariuses are so creative. I feel like they're some of the most creative sign. So yeah, Eight of Swords as well. So you could be feeling like you're stuck though. Like maybe you have all these creative things that you want to do, but you feel a little stuck. The Empress, you could be spending time with people that you care about or showing a lot of people that you care, being very nurturing during this month. King of Cups, finding emotional stability as well. Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, it could be encountering some money and some building a stable lifestyle for yourself. I feel like you'll be finding more balance this month than you have in the past, possibly through gaining a new perspective on something. Ow. Oh, this is a very interesting reading, Aquarius, overall. I feel like if you have some bad habits that you're trying to shake, I feel like this month you'll be really letting that go, for those of you that relate to that. I do have the Moon card here, though, so let's see what you may be a little anxious about, what might be being kept in the shadows, you could say here, on your shadow self. Let's see. Okay, so you may be a little anxious about your future during this month, but I feel like that's normal. We're entering a new year. You may be a little like, curious, like, where's my life going? What's my life path? Stuff like that. I feel like you'll be questioning that a little bit. So this could be a very fun time for you at the mid-month point. It says fun and adventure. It's time to play and get reacquainted with your childlike self. Open up to your sense of adventure and fantasy. You've been way too serious and moving through the motions. Snap out of it and have some fun. This is suggesting for you an awakening. You've been receiving messages that it's time for your soul to expand beyond the 3D vision. You are an old soul that is here to do many great things. You have come to realize this through doing the hard work and merging with your higher self. There is no going back, so enjoy this new way of being by having acceptance and inner peace moving forward. terms of the oracle cards, it says the end of a tough cycle is approaching. Take time to breathe out. So make sure that you're taking time to breathe out, as it says, a time to give rather than take, and show the world the real you, Aquarius, whatever that may mean to you. Let's pull from a couple more oracle decks here. Positive outlook. So maybe this awakening, part of it is having a positive outlook. I have enlightenment. So a lot about you just being awakening and being enlightened. I also have splendor, so it could be lots, like I said, lots of happiness, feeling that joy and fun and adventure during this month. Especially for those of you that are coming out of a tough cycle, like that says, or had, like I said, there is some pain there. So for those of you that are coming out of a tough cycle, I feel like you're going to heal. I have fire magic, so I feel like you'll be connecting with your fire signs as well during this time. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also have that you may be cleansing your body and spirit. This can mean a lot of things. It could mean cleansing yourself, like physically, like she's in the bath. Sometimes that can be very, I don't know what it is about a bath that just feels so therapeutic. But also it could mean like cleansing your spirit through crystals, or like burning some sage or something like that. Ow, burned myself. Yeah. So this says you're going to be learning from life. There's a lot about you learning and awakening to things. So learn from life, cleansing body and spirit, and fire magic. Could also be tapping into some of that creative energy, like I said, and doing things that you're very passionate about with all the fire there. Okay, we're going to start out with Aries and go from there. So Aquarius, if you're dealing with an Aries, we have the Hangman in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. So for some of you, you could be dealing with someone that's very stubborn, especially about religion or life choices. Yeah, playfulness in reverse. They're very serious. I feel like this Aries is very almost stubborn, or they want to live their life the way they want to live it, especially if it has to do with some community aspect, some religious aspect, some social aspect, sexuality aspect, something like that. It says take action. So maybe this Aries needs to take action with you. Or they will be taking action despite the fact that they're a little stubborn. With the Taurus, we have the King of Pentacles, which is a Taurus card. This Taurus could be working on their money, building wealth, which you know, what Taurus isn't. Tauruses are very focused on their money. I feel like they're focused on, like I said, building wealth for themselves or trying to get stable, but they're not exactly forgiving and learning from the past. So be aware that this Taurus may not have changed. It says yes. So maybe eventually, especially if you came to this reading for a question, I feel like the answer is yes with the Taurus, but just keep in mind that they possibly may have not really lived, forgiven or learned from the past. With the Gemini, we have death in reverse. So I feel like things will relatively stay the same between you and a Gemini. Yeah, free yourself in reverse. So like nothing's really going to change between the two of you. I feel like at the mid-month point for a lot of you here. By the way, this can apply to their sun, moon, or rising signs, as well as if they have a lot of this on their chart. Doesn't have to be romantic either. Just keep that in mind if you're dealing with like a friend. With the Gemini, it says abundance. So there is a lot of abundance between the two of you, or will be a lot of abundance. Okay, between you and a Cancer, I feel like this Cancer may be making a poor judgment call at some point from now to the end of the year. They could also be communicating with you, but I feel like it can come across as very cold. Like they may be communicating something cold, or maybe they haven't already done so. Yeah, I feel like they may, for some of you, may be in a period of separation from this Cancer. I think it's because they made a poor judgment call here. Doesn't mean it's going to be forever, but I just think at the mid-month point. Ask your angels, this says, so ask your angels. With a Leo, we have the Two of Pentacles. So this Leo may be trying to balance out certain aspects of their life. They could also, I keep getting this for Leo. I think I've gotten this the past couple of times. This Leo is trying to balance out different parts of their life. If this is a new love with a Leo, keep in mind that, like I said, they're maybe trying to balance things out. They could be a bit of a player as well, so keep that in mind with the Leo. Remain positive, it says, so remain positive with this Leo if you can. Maybe don't take it personally. I feel like they just have a lot going on, if I'm being totally honest. I feel like I'm like flying through these. With a Virgo, this Virgo is not happy with how things are going between the two of you. For a lot of you here, yeah, they wish that they would, that you guys would have more of a heart-to-heart conversation at this point. I feel like they're kind of longing for that. There may be opportunity for you in the future between you and this Virgo, though. Just saying. With a Libra, you come across as very attractive to this Libra. I feel like they think that you guys could be like a power couple, or they just admire you for your hard work or how smart they think you are. But you may not be speaking to this Libra right now. It says calling in your soulmate in reverse. So for some of you, you may not be exactly speaking to this person. But there is hope. Like this does mean that you guys could be soulmates here. You may be hearing something within the next few weeks for some of you. Within the next few weeks just came out. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, Aquarius, this Scorpio is longing for communication between the two of you. They also wish that you guys could have an honest conversation. There may be some religious factors between the two of you, or it says your love life is influenced by a religious upbringing, spiritual path. So maybe that has something to do with it. It says there may be something better. Yeah, I feel like the Scorpio, maybe you guys have some differences between the two of you. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, the Sagittarius is conflicted. I feel like they're kind of going through an inner battle here. They could also be trying to let go of the conflict between the two of you. They will be making the effort for some of you here. It says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So they may be making the effort with you. Forgiveness. Yeah, so like I said, they're letting go of the conflict and possibly forgiving you or forgiving themselves for whatever has occurred between the two of you. With a Capricorn, Wow. For some of you, you could be entering in a relationship with a Capricorn or just being in a really good place with a Capricorn. Two of Cups, you could be getting commitment from this Capricorn here. It says keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So keep that in mind about this Capricorn here. Or they, you know, are thinking that about you, but I feel like you guys are going to be in a really good place. Really happy, harmonious place for a lot of you here. Be assertive with your needs. I feel like that may help you get into this relationship and this commitment. With another Aquarius. So you may be thinking with this Aquarius that maybe you guys aren't as strong together as you actually are. I feel like you guys are very strong together. It says retreat in true love. So this could be a true love of yours. You guys could be retreating with one another soon. Possibly, I don't know, visiting family for the holidays or something like that. But it also could just mean spending a lot of time together. Perfect timing. So you guys came into each other's lives at the perfect time, it says. Okay, then finally with the Pisces. King of Swords. This Pisces could be telling you some honest truth soon. Let's see. Wow, for some of you, it could be a decision about a like commitment or the wedding card here. So you definitely could be hearing from the Pisces. I have romance. So maybe they're going to be making a romantic gesture with you. And telling you like their honest feelings. Okay. Let's get into new love for those of you that are single, and then we'll wrap up this reading. Thank you guys so much for watching this far. Let's get into new love. So, Aquarius. For those of you that have a friend and are wondering if you guys will take it to the next level at the mid-month point and then pass towards the end of the year. Chariot. Could be moving forward with this person for sure. Maybe that could be making progress, or this person and you could be emitting feelings to one another and really moving forward. It's definitely a possibility here. I feel like you guys could be in the same friend group or same community here. Maybe that's why you've got your eye on them, but I feel like you guys have a lot in common with the Hierophant here. And I feel like this person knows that, Aquarius. Some major arcanas here, so this could be a really major connection. Three of Pentacles, this could be a coworker, but most importantly, it could be someone that you really just feel like you would work really well with. I feel like this person has mutual feelings. I feel like you guys are going to make progress. I'm not sure if feelings are going to be admitted, but I feel like you guys are just going to really realize that, like this person and you both know that you guys would be a good match. Yeah, I'm not so sure that's going to happen this month, but there is hope for the two of you in general. Just don't give up hope is what this is advising. Like, I feel like you guys are a really good, genuinely good match. Could be dealing with another Aquarius, or could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Okay, in terms of totally new love, for some of you, I feel like you're too caught up on the past here with the Ten of Swords. This is the light at the end of the tunnel, like you are letting go of it, but just be aware that maybe you're not letting go of something that you need to let go of in order for like You need to surrender to the old in order for the new to come in. And I feel like you're in that process, but maybe just not fully there, Aquarius. Page of Pentacles. Honestly, you could be hearing something from someone from your past. I know this is new love, but I really feel like you may be hearing something kind of unexpected from someone from your past. I'm not sure if anyone totally new is coming in, but I keep getting past cards, which never really happens when I'm doing a new love read. So just keep that in mind. You may be hearing from someone from your past. Someone that is kind of toxic. Maybe it'd be a good idea to walk away. I feel like someone's going to be revisiting you, and I feel like you won't be focused on new love. For a lot of you, I feel like that's just a general. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that this reading has made sense and that it resonated with you. If it did, please comment and just let me know your story or what's going on. I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you for supporting my channel. If you would like to have a personal reading for me, please reach out to me in my email in the description box below. Again, thank you so much for watching. And subscribe so you can watch more stuff in the future when I start posting January. Oh, and lastly, click on this video if you would like. It's a 2021 predictions video. I worked pretty hard on it, and I feel like it's a really good positive video if you're looking for some positive messages. Go ahead and check that out. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Stay safe, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you.